John Henry will get it. Won't you, John Henry? And you got some on my boot.
Don't miss that spot over there.
Go being rude again.
No! No!
Hit him again.
Somebody help us!
Hey, come on now. We're just funning.
The movie opens with a woman screaming because her son has been brutally killed, and at the same time, we see the eyes of a man, but his face isn't shown clearly as his identity will be revealed later in the movie. After this, we are introduced to John Henry, a former soldier who returns to his hometown after 10 years. And as soon as he arrives, his father Clayton tells him that his mother has passed away. And hearing this, John becomes very sad and says that he didn't even know his mother was sick.
Your mother is dead.
I did not know that she had passed.
How could you?
If I'd known that she had been sick,
You would have done what? You couldn't come home when she was living, when she was full of hope?
How did she pass?
Weeping. Calling out your name. You don't wear guns.
Put them away. I'm done with that.
I don't know if a man can get away from who he is.
And you think you know who I am?
I thought I did.
John Henry goes to his mother's grave, places flowers, and then examines the nearby land, checking whether the soil is fertile or not, as he seems to want a peaceful life now away from bloodshed. At the same time, his father goes to the market to buy supplies, and from here, the story slowly moves toward conflict and revenge. At the market, his father sends Henry to the bar to bring a special bottle, so Henry goes to the bar, gives his name at the counter, and asks for the item. As soon as people hear his name, everyone becomes alert.
I ain't seen you since you went off to war. Must do your heart good. See the boy again.
Reverend Clayton sent me to pick up his son.
And who are you?
His son, John Henry.
Well. Name's Frank Tillman. Maybe you heard of me?
Don't ring a bell.
Get. My name is Dave Turner. Some call me Gentleman Dave. You'll have to forgive my compatriots. I had the good fortune of watching you rid this world of Big Jim Westfield down in Caldwell County a few years back. May I ask, what brings you to Fowler? I'm hoping there won't be any trouble.
Not from me.
The bar leader McCurdy soon finds out through his men and Frank that John Henry has returned to the town, and hearing this makes him worried, and he asks Dave whether Henry will create trouble for them, but Dave reassures him and says that if anything happens, he will handle it. Meanwhile, Henry asks his father when gang rule started in the town, and his father explains that the gang leader and his men now control the town, as McCurdy wants to forcefully buy people's land at cheap prices, and if anyone refuses to sell, McCurdy sends his men to threaten and scare them until they are forced to give up their land. Henry's father warns him to stay away from these dangerous people, and after reaching home, Henry starts cutting trees and clearing the land, trying to make it suitable for farming.
What is the reason you came home?
If you want me to go, I'll go.
I'm a forthright man. In your mother's name, I cannot forget the past 10 years. But if you come back, committed to God to truly change your ways, then it's God's edict that I forgive you, and I do. What in the world are you doing?
Ma always wanted us to clear this field together.
Not me.
Later, some local people tell Henry and Clayton that McCurdy is now threatening Daniel, forcing him to sell his land as well. And this shows that McCurdy's greed is spreading and more innocent people are being targeted. Clayton advises them to report the matter to the U.S. Marshals. And hearing this, the locals say that the law never helps people like them because when officials avoid their responsibilities, there is no hope from the system. News spreads that Henry has returned to town, and his childhood friend Mary comes to meet him, and Henry feels very happy to see her. After a short conversation, Mary tells him that she has married a man named Tom from the town, and she tries to explain herself, saying she waited for Henry for 18 years.
You look well.
I swear you look the same as the day I left.
Well, I better let you get back to your work.
Maybe after I get settled, we could ride out to the bluffs later.
I thought you knew. I have a little boy, Charlie. When the years passed and there was no word and...
Mary Alice, you do not owe me an explanation. Who did you marry?
Tom Watson.
Tom's a good man.
Welcome home, John Henry.
A little later, Henry goes back to the market to buy some supplies, and at the same time, the man who was threatened by McCurdy is present there. But suddenly, McCurdy's men arrive and start beating Daniel badly in the middle of the crowded market.
We was just coming to pay you a visit.
That's enough. I'm taking him home.
What you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
You have my permission to take him home.
What did we do that filled you with so much hate? God knows the truth.
Where was he at Shiloh and Seven Pines where men lay dead and dying? There ain't no God.
There is no God! God is not responsible for the life you choose.
I did not choose it!
Come back here!
The next day, Dave arrives at Daniel's house with his men once again, trying to force him to sell his land, but Daniel is still not willing to give up and is ready to face the consequences. Dave tries to reason with him, asking why he wants to risk his life and make his family suffer just because of land.
Get off my land.
Sir, I implore you to see reason.
I'm staying.
Do you believe your wife would prefer the dirt and the rock to you? Comfort them in their beds when they're frightened by the wind? I believe when you weigh the odds, we were talking. Anybody else have something to say?
A good man has been taken. Our faith is tested. It is not for mere mortal man to question God's wisdom.
The local people secretly discuss the idea of killing McCurdy and his men, but Henry's father tells them to remove this thought from their minds because Henry has left violence behind. Meanwhile, McCurdy feels satisfied with the aggressive and brutal methods of Frank because he believes that by killing people who refuse to sell land, he can control the town easily and take over more land without resistance. And because of this, he removes Dave from his land plans and continues his cruel land-grabbing strategy. One member of Frank's gang loudly talks about taking the next land, and people sitting in the bar overhear him. And seeing Henry working hard on the farm, Clayton asks him why he is working day and night, to which Henry says he is only fulfilling his mother's wish.
You planning to eat today?
Ain't hungry.
It's so weary time night comes you can barely move. What your mother wanted was for you to come back from the war.
Did it even bother you that I didn't come back after the war?
The day you turned your back on me, the day my brother William died. She tried to help us put things right.
How could you think such a thing?
After this, Frank and his gang go to take the land of another man, which was discussed earlier in the bar, and this time they are unsuccessful because the landowner is already with his men.
Chadwick! It's an ambush!
Just heard Chadwick rode through the night and came back with his kin from Landers.
Dan Thompson was a good man, died because of that one's foolishness.
Henry then visits Mary at her home, where she asks why he did not return after the war, and Henry says he tried to come, but he did not want to commit mass killings, though fate had different plans, and after this, Henry leaves. And Mary's husband, Tom, sees Henry leaving. Later that night, Tom quietly turns to Mary and asks her if she has ever regretted marrying him, because he knows that Mary and Henry loved each other, to which Mary replies that Henry was her past, and now she only loves Tom. The next day, Frank cleverly kills another landowner, forcing his wife to sell their land.
Someone's gonna have the nerve to stand up to you.
You can find your way to the front of the line.
I'm in a bit of a hurry. You don't mind if I cut in here, do you? John Henry will get it. Won't you, John Henry? And you got some on my boot.
No! No!
Hit him again.
Somebody help us!
Hey, come on now. We're just funning.
John Henry, stay down.
I said, get back here, woman.
Tom goes to McCurdy's bar to drink, and McCurdy takes advantage of Henry's weak state. He offers Tom a deal to sell his house and leave the town, and if he agrees, Henry will never see his wife again, and Tom accepts the deal and shakes hands. Dave comes like a good friend asking about Henry and giving him advice to control his anger, because Dave knows that if Henry seeks revenge on Frank, he will surely kill him, and to protect McCurdy, Dave has to fight with Henry, which Dave does not like at all.
If I was looking for trouble, you'd already know it.
I do admire your restraint, John Henry. I do. I don't want to see you on the other side of that creek.
The Lord is the strength of my life, and such as breathe out that I would see the goodness of the Lord.
You stay away from him. He comes back here after all these years, and we welcome him home with open arms. Things he's done and things he might do.
I understand what you're thinking, Tom, but you're wrong.
And tell me you don't love her. Say it. Tell me you don't love her!
You're wrong about him, Tom.
The reason I ain't coming here begging for forgiveness is because I don't think I deserve it. But I would be mighty grateful if you could make my purpose a little more clear to me. Before I came home, I was just drifting. Been riding hard. Went in the saloon for a drink. Two men come up on me looking for a fight, so I gave it to them, daring them to come after me. Shot out my horse. I drew my pistol. I fired back. One of my shots went wide, straight through a storefront window. First, I thought I'd shot her. I killed a boy pup. He just lay there dead because of what I'd done, just like William did.
It was an accident.
Oh, I'm so sorry for what I've become.
Go on. Stay inside.
Later, McCurdy comes to Mary's house to meet her and tells her that Tom has sold their land and that they have to vacate the place within 36 hours. He gives a warning that if they do not vacate the house within 36 hours, he will kill them on the spot. And after this, Mary goes to Henry and tells him everything that has happened. She explains that Tom does not want to sell the land, but McCurdy wants to forcefully take it from them, and therefore she is advised by Henry to sell her land and leave peacefully so that they can live their lives without any trouble. And after this, Clayton goes to McCurdy to get Mary's land back, hoping that their old friendship with McCurdy would help.
Stop doing what you're doing to Tom Watson.
One way or another.
You did what? You did the one thing that will bring John Henry Clayton into this.
Upon hearing the news of his father's injury, Henry rushes to him thinking about the consequences, and once Clayton regains consciousness, he refuses to carry out another massacre for revenge because he does not want to lose Henry again.
Don't you even think of leaving me, old man. Not after everything we come through.
I was wrong about you. I would have killed all of them.
Then you know what I gotta do.
You don't have to do anything. John Henry Clayton, you stop.
It's time I did something right in my life. This is what I know how to do.
John Henry, I want you to know I did not sanction that cowardly act against your father.
You don't have to run, Dave. You can walk.
Not allow me to do that.
Would you be kind enough to let me go back inside and retrieve myself a coat? My friend, you are no longer employed.
It would appear you are correct.
Been a pleasure knowing you, Dave.
All right, Paul. You're not going for another 10 years, are you?
Some say he drifted down to Coffeeville. He was involved in another altercation. What is known is that when Mary Alice died a few years later, he did not attend her funeral. Many say the following day, a faded red ribbon was found attached to her headstone. Others in Fowler recounted stories of seeing him throughout the years, up until his father's death, at which time he came no more.